Hey guys, happy Friday. I hope everybody is doing blessed and beautiful and lovely. I wanted to come here to talk about this movie on Netflix that my TikTok friend was telling me to watch. So I finally had watched this movie, and guys, child, it mixy bad. Man, I lie, it mixy. It is indeed mixy, and Lord, I can't stand Joe. I can't stand the dirty man. Yes. So, which movie am I talking about? And by no one most of one must know. I'm talking about Polygamist. Polygamist is a South African 22 series movie, and it's on Netflix now. And this video may include spoilers, so if you don't want to know anything about the movie and you plan to watch it, I advise you to probably not continue watching this review or this video, because I may include some spoilers in it. Okay, so yeah, I watched it, and let's talk about like the whole plot and everything that's going on in the movie. First of all, Joe is one disgusting man. He's a disgusting creature, and he's a narcissist, and he have played all of those women, especially Joy, especially his main wife. He have played all of those women. He have played all of those women. The man is a promiscuous demon. He's a narcissist. He's a manipulative person. Like, he literally manipulates his brother, right? He literally manipulates everybody around him, his children, his wives, every single body, into even wasting their time to just please him and everything that he has going on. He's a selfish, manipulative, narcissistic man, and I wish what had happened to him had happened to him before. No, I like the fact that the wife was extremely patient, because to be honest, movies like this and this stuff does play out in real life, right? I like that she was extremely patient and she loved him for some point, until he started to put hands on her and then he grape her. I'm sorry. I like that she was patient and she allowed him to continue doing what he was doing, and then she was like, you know what, I'm so fed up of this, I'm gonna get rid of you. I like that. I really like that. You know, sometimes you have to give people rope to hang themselves, and it's just the reality of life. You know, it's really just the reality of life. You have to give people rope to hang themselves, right? So what I realized too is that Matima, in the first part, I was kind of hating her, right? I was hating her because I think she dated Jonas' brother, to get close to Jonas, right? And she wanted to be like, she wanted to use her body and her seductive looks. Don't get me wrong, like, most of us women do stuff like this, right? So I'm not here to judge her, but she definitely seduced her way into getting close to Joe. And when it got rough, she ran, right? Because obviously she really couldn't manage that life. And you have so much women that is similar to Matima. They use their looks and body to get close to married men, and then when it get rough, they run. You know, they run. So, um, yeah, I kind of like hated Matima in the first part. Is it Matima or Matipa? Matipa, right? In the first part. But I started to feel bad for her, especially when Joe beat her bad the last time. Right? He did beat her badly. Yes. This to show that, like, sometimes you may think that a man, with money is always the way out, but sometimes a man with money could be your way out of life, like literally bring you to your grave. Like, this film is actually the reality of what people go through in this life. Like, a lot of these things happen on regular in real life. So a lot of girls would see wealthy men, they have their wives, and because they may be younger, they try to push themselves in these relationships, and they really don't know what the wife is going through. They just think that, oh well, probably I could get a way out, of poverty, or probably I could get a way up from where I am. And sometimes it's actually worse than you being single or you just dating a regular man. you know yes, I also want to believe that too. Like, when you like push or try to pursue married men, I think it's like curse. I think it gives you curse. I'm not here to really judge again, but I try my best to stay away from married men, because I just have this weird thing, thing in my head that it's like forbidden. Like, people make vows when they're married, so you pushing yourself to be in the middle of something so sacred, I think sometimes that can be really bad for you. So yeah, that side of the movie was really a lesson for a lot of young girls. It's not always greener on the other side. The grass is not always greener, because obviously Joe literally gave her a STD, and on top of that, beat her almost close to death. Gave her 2 kids to leave them on her. Look how that man beat this girl. He beat her so badly to the point where the wife that was literally beefing with her at some point and hated her felt bad for her. Like, it was that bad. She genuinely felt bad for the mate, because the man is so much of a narcissist and a manipulative person, and he was getting worse. He wasn't getting better. And I did know she would eventually leave these babies, because her mother gave up on her because of her religious beliefs, and she had no one. Sad as hell. And yeah, so basically it wasn't green on that side. Now let's talk about Joyce, right? Joyce, what to say is that Joyce, I think, was very pick-me-ish in the first part, and I so hate that for her, because she was a beautiful woman. I can see that she is the woman that a man would want as a wife, but I believe she was too much of a pick-me and too much of a, like, look on this, for example. Like, girl, get up and go inside the house and go do your influencing job. Why is this woman chasing this man, and she actually has a career? She actually has a way to make life for herself. I did not like that Joyce was like this in the first part. I didn't like that. I need this, I need us type of thing. Hence why I think Jonas felt comfortable to go and do all these things that he was doing, because she made it felt like she needed him, and she needed this family to work, and we're not leaving and stuff like that. Like, I honestly did not like that for her, and I think that was why he did so much things to her, because she made it be clear that I'm not going nowhere. It don't matter what you do. Like, I'm a pick me, and he took advantage of that, sadly. I mean, she's a good woman, but she carried herself too much of a pick me Isha, and that
Like even here, when Joe was literally saying that I've humiliated her, but she loves me, and it's still that door's part where you're not leaving me, she's not leaving me. And he laughed.
led to Joe actually like taking advantage of her and even having a wife the same time when she was pregnant with her first child. Like, can you imagine that? Can you really imagine? Like, and as you can see, like they, even the brother have manipulated Joyce over the years. Like, they all had Joyce as this pick me Isha and manipulated her to believe that, well, she was the first lady and she was the only woman, but the whole time it was like three, four woman. We don't even know who did not come up in the movie that existed as wives. We don't even know, right? We really don't know. But yeah, I honestly think that Joyce could have done better, and I think that Joyce was too naive. She saw she and then Joe is a narcissist. So I think he used his money and he used his manipulative ways to actually keep her in place all of those years and have his family members lying to her and have all of these people including Essie, and Essie, she has such low fucking self-esteem, excuse my language, but I want to believe that Essie is low self-esteem, pick me as Isha, even worse than Joyce, because why the fuck you literally send a man to college and bitch, you basically like, you wasn't his first fucking wife, like you was in the fucking gutter with this motherfucking man, and then he went away, got married, you saw all of this shit in the newspaper, he came back and you allowed him to pull your head up of this fucking polygamist shit, and then he married to you, gave you a baby, and put you in a house and told you to lie, and you have been lying when you literally sent this man. You're the reason why this man actually have a freaking career. Like, Essie is like, Joyce is a pick me, but Essie is a low self-esteem ass bitch waiting to actually, like, she will sit around for a whole fucking century and wait to get picked. Like, that bitch, like, she has a low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. Because why the hell would you even, like, the most I would want from Jonas is the freaking money that I lent him. He's not getting no babies from me. And I don't even care about that car either. I just want back my money that I gave him to send me to college. I would literally rather stay in the gutter more than to lie. Because as you can see, the lies that Essie had told has affected her two kids over the years, affecting their mental health. That is why her son was drinking that much. So Essie is one of those women that by any means, it don't matter if it is destroying her child, because even her daughter, she was so crushed up about the idea that Jonas is her father, and he cannot claim her because of Joyce, and not having Joyce to find out. So she was like pretending that the brother is her father, and that affected her mental health. And Essie sat and allowed that to happen because she's so much of a pick me. She was so much of a pick me. So Essie is one of those women that put men over her kids, always putting men over her kids, and I don't like women like that. I really don't. I really don't like women like that. I do not like women like that. I don't like women like that at all. Right? I honestly like did not feel bad for her because I think she is a pit me, and she's also a snake too, because, like, to be honest, I would have pulled Joyce to the corner from I was pregnant and tell her the truth, because obviously the babies would have to born, but I don't think it would be fair, for my child to actually have to lie or to have to not have a father figure because they're put on, I'm trying to put on this show for another woman. Yeah. So yeah, Essie is another man, love man type of woman. I mean, I respect. Um, the brother, the brother was basically, I can see that Jonas is like, as I stated, a narcissist, and he manipulates everybody around him. He uses money, his power, and this is what he did with his brother too, right? The brother has put his life on pause all of those years, and I kind of felt bad for him because like when you know, in the last part, when you know Joe was almost dying, like he literally said that he haven't really got to live his life because he was pretending to be Essie husband because you know Joe told him to do that. And um I kind of felt bad because he did not get to like have children of his own, even though it's not, he did not get to have children of his own and a wife of his own and live his true life, you know, just because he want to protect his brother. You know, see, so he have lost out on his own identity and his own life because of his brother. And to be honest, like I was so happy too when he had to stop pretending, you know, so he could have lived more, like he could have lived his true self, you know. And I hope that like in the next part of the movie he have probably found a wife and got married and have kids. I really hope that's really his outcome, because I don't think the brother is a bad person, but he was manipulated by Jonas, same like everybody else. And yeah, so I don't think the brother, even though he have lied to Joyce over the years, I think because of poverty too, he didn't really have a choice, because you know, like the Joe making it out the ghetto and making so much money, and then boom, the brother get to actually like get a job. You know, I can see how he would actually play along and lie because he wanted to have a roof over his head and have a job and make better for himself. So I could see where he would want to upset his brother. You know, knowing Joe and how he is, you know, I can imagine just him threatening his brother, having his brother constantly having to lie to Joyce and put on this show for him. So I actually like fell for the brother, and I hope in the next part of the movie you found peace. When it comes on to Joyce kids, no, Joyce kids, well, Joyce kids, I think Menzi, I think Menzi is weak for real. I'm sorry, but I had to say it. Why I said so, in the last part of the movie, we all saw Menzi with that girl that Joe have gave HIV. And he obviously knew that the girl don't want him, and the girl literally was dating his father. And I assume you don't know what killed his father, but still Menzi is weak, because if I was him, I would have never had done anything with this girl. Like, your parents have a name, you have money, you could go and get a different girl. Why are you with this tramp that that dated your father? Like, why? Like, why? You know? Yeah. So when Joe was beating Benji and telling him that you're too weak, I actually agree with Joe, right? Because like, Menzi should have just moved on from that girl. The girl is a freaking hoe. She's just trying to get an opportunity. She's living in survival mode. She don't care by any means, you know. And then in the last part, he
Yes, the girl are wicked. Like, how can you take up this girl?
literally got HIV from her. How the fuck do you reject a bitch to then catch HIV from the same bitch? Like, how? You got the gift from the bitch. Are you okay? Right? So yeah, I think Menzi needed his ass whooped. Yeah, for being so freaking slow. He's freaking slow. Yeah. Yes, I mean, I like the fact that he did befriend back Joe to actually get some part of the will or something, like have him change his will. So I love that part where he did that, but I didn't like the part that he put himself with the same tramp that his father gave the HIV to, that was literally living off HIV meds. Like, come on, you're gonna be like your dad. You're gonna die from AIDS. Like, why did you do that to yourself? Like, you're about to have a happy ending, and then you like pum pum. You let pum pum. As I said, some man, them think with them wood and not them brain. And that is a plain example of Menzi. Them think with them wood and not with them brain. Because why would you even put yourself with that girl? Why? I just can't understand it. Like, why? No sexual discipline. In that, at that point, I was like, you're just like your fucking father, because that's how in father get catch. No sexual discipline, not at all. And then his sister, the woman, is a tramp, and you're still. But then again too, something that I had to learn over the years: men like women that have bad character. Yeah, men like bad girl. Yes, as much as some of them say, oh, me don't want certain type of girl. Man, we have them good wife a yard. And if go to road, go take one girl, they know say 10 man a grind. I don't know if it's the thrill or what, but some men like these type of women, and I don't understand why. You know, if you have the resources and have what it takes, why wouldn't you want to go and actually find a decent woman? Because men, they have the resources. He grew up in a good home. Him can access to places where him can go get one decent woman, right? So I don't understand, especially say she passed through your father. Come on, man, come on. So Menzi really upset me in the last part of the movie. Him really upset me. Menzi really upset me. Menzi really upset me. Now, when it comes down to the daughter now, the daughter, I can't remember her name, right? I like her role that she played, and I like also too that she was very unforgiving. You know, regardless of what Sarah was feeling, Sarah, who is Essie's daughter, I did not like that Sarah go and do stuff with this girl boyfriend. I mean, me blame the boyfriend still, no, because the boyfriend wrong still, but as me say, man, think with them would not them brain, right? So me like the fact say she stand up strong on her too and say, me not forgive you, even though you're my sister. If I don't say you're my sister, me not forgive you because that was wrong. No, there with the girl boyfriend. Sarah did wrong for that. Me never like that at all. I me like say the sister stand up on her foot and say, here we go on. Me, you never ever talk about, because what you do is wrong. And yeah, me never get that. And me like also too, so she stand up to the father. You can't say that the sister is very strong-minded mentally, and she was really affected by it too. And I think that is also a part of why she left for college, because she wanted to be out of the drama, out of the mix. And me not wrong her either, because who want to live in that? Nobody no want to live in that. So I like the sister character and the role she play and how she carry herself, her mannerism. Me really like that about her, you know. Let's talk about the dirty friend now, the whoring friend with the mama groom, because her mama making stairs, so, you know, and the mama making tan, so right. And she living at this ghetto, and all in her head is that, well, I have to get out of the ghetto. And she even tell her boyfriend, say, don't you want to get out of the ghetto and this and that and right? Like, she just wanted a meal ticket, and she was willing to do it by any means at all, any means possible. So it means if you take her friend father, she take her even her mother man, she don't know love, she just want an opportunity to just get out, right? She just want an opportunity to just get out. So, I mean, when it comes on to me kind of like, get it, say she's an opportunist. And me never really like her. And to be honest, me really wish the AZ take she too. I kind of wish she did take she, but she find out and realize.
This is her taking her meds. And she used to really exercise, like work out, like do her Pilates and stuff like that. While idiot Joe use herbs and also at a bush for try to get rid of full blown AIDS. Nonsense.
She sick and start take her meds. And she exercise and take care of herself. And you can see say she really not give a damn, based off how she act even with the HIV, like she literally don't care, as young as she be with HIV. Yes, she said she don't, because you never see a moment when she a breakdown and she a ball or she regret any of that. You see she a go Pilates, she even bring in man in a Joe house while Joe was in the next room suffering with AIDS.
By the way, this scene was so funny. Yeah, Joe deserved this. For real, I really love this scene. I think she was a part of his karma too. Like, don't lie, he deserved every single bit of this.
You understand? So that for sure say by any means she's willing to live that lifestyle. She's willing to get out of the ghetto. And a lot of girls are like that too nowadays. A lot of girls are like that. By any means, my have drive a range, my have own a Chanel bag. By any means, my have to. I have to live that life. Even on Twitter now is something that I notice where like girls are talking about Miami and going to Miami and getting a trick out there and stuff like that. Not all glitter is gold. Be careful out here. Be careful. As an ex-stripper, even though I still do OF, and it still slightly crossover into certain stuff, I try my best to stay away from certain things because, yes, it's very tempting out here. But still, as an ex-stripper, I'm telling you that it's really crazy out there in the world. Right? Not all glitter is gold. I know, yes, you want to be up in a Rolls Royce, you want to be up in a Maybach, but a lot of these guys have HIV, they have AIDS, they have diseases, they have spiritual demons, they have curses on them, karmic curses. You sleep with them, and next thing you know, your life is in shambles. Like, please be careful. I understand that a lot of you guys are willing to get it by any means and to, like, it don't matter what happened to your health or what happened to you on certain level, but still I don't think it's worth it. I really don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Don't be a, what do you call that, Limdia? Is that her name? I can't pronounce her name because I don't like her. She's force ripe and me not like her. Me not like her at all. Me don't know how you go around people with so much ears why you put you're not gonna take your best friend. Like, that is disrespectful. Like, that is so disrespectful. And I wish Dries had beat her ass too. But I'm kinda glad how it worked out with Joy setting the girl from the jail to infecting Joe with HIV. I'm happy that the Trump catch it because like you have no loyalty. Like, me not feel sorry for her. I'm kind of wish the easy take her to, but well, she's smart, and she know for take her med. So me not feel bad for Joe, and but honestly like the way how Joyce take him out, because that for sure said Joe careless to not have no sexual discipline. You see a woman come out of the house, knock on the door, and you just jump and go sleep with the woman. And you use no protection, no condom. She's not one of your wife. You guys have never done a medical. Just because the woman pretty and look good, you just go sleep with her. And this is how most men are nowadays. Most men see a pretty girl, skin clean, look good. Girl probably have HIV, and then just go sleep with them with no condom. Just like that. Just like that. And that is how most of them get catch these days. You understand? So, I actually like the idea of how Joe life worked out. He's a freaking narcissist, and he deserved everything that came to him. He deserved it. He deserved it. Yeah. In a sexual discipline, in promiscuous, in narcissistic, in using money in power to manipulate people. Everything that came to him, he deserved it. He manipulated that woman for years, and then in the last part beat the woman, grape her. Like, how dare you? Right? How dare you? How dare you? I was really shocked that he wasn't sleeping with the helper. That's a chubby helper. Because I thought I was going to see a part where the helper is one of the wives too. Because Joy is that the dangerous, like, bro, everything walking on 2 foot, you have to catch. At first, when he went to the doctor and doctor said he had HIV, I was thinking if he was bi, because on top of that too, like, you have so much of these men with money and so much women that is bi and deal. So I was thinking he probably was bi or deal, and then I realized that the wife paid the girl to deliberately give him HIV. Yes. This movie is a lesson in so much ways, and like, you can take so much lessons from this movie. We have so much Jonas walking around in society today, and women need to be careful of them, in more than one way, like health wise, feelings wise, mental health wise. Like, women need to be careful of the Jonas of this world, because there's so much Jonas of this world, and it's really crazy, you know. Anyway, so I rate the movie 10 out of 10. Let me know if you watch it down below, and let me know what you think about my review. Have yourself a great evening, a great weekend. Thank you for watching. Bye. And make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay? Bye. Mwah.